Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for our next course playthrough here on PGA Tour 2K25. Today we are going to be checking out a new course by SamEnCore. This guy's a very good designer, played a number of courses of his already and always really enjoyed them, and can't wait to see what he has in store for us this time. But this is Chesterland Trout Club. This was recommended to me by Ohio State Mike. So Mike, thank you very much for the recommendation. I have high hopes for this one, as I mentioned a moment ago. Looking forward to getting stuck in. As of today, when I am recording, it is now Thursday the 30th of October. Season 4 of the Clubhouse Pass went live yesterday, so we're back. As you can see by the driver in my hand, we are back in the Hickory clubs. I have got that evolved. I'll show you really quickly. I have to say, I'll be loaded in. I'm not a fan of Season 4 with the content in it. The majority of stuff is just, it's useless, absolutely useless to me. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe other people like it. I've never been interested in the Borderlands games personally myself, but yeah, I think all the stuff, like I just unlocked the hair or something, and it, to me, no, it's just, I'll take the Evo tools and stuff like that. There's a few small things throughout, and obviously the VC level up tokens and all that I'll take. Some of the regular clubs and all that, but otherwise I'm really not a fan of the unlocks, both for the Clubhouse Pass itself and just before starting to record, oh yeah, we're going to golf back. Just before starting to record, I did the Pro and the Master on the ranked tours. I have to do my 5 matches now in ranked matchmaking, because obviously I'd mentioned a while back I do want to get the par level clubs, to have a whole set of green clubs, because obviously green is the color theme of the channel. But yeah, even in the ranked tours, it's honestly, for me, as I say personally, it's a letdown this season. Would have liked to see some other stuff in there, but I'll leave it at that anyway. But as you can see, I have evolved my driver on the Hickory clubs up to Galaxy Opal, ready to go on to Dark Matter. Obviously just need to build back up. I haven't bothered getting any more Evo tools out of store and like that to do it, but obviously just need to get tools to upgrade the rest of the bag. Again, as per always, as you can see, the Hickory Bramble Light is still on Sapphire. No fittings at all applied to that. I never used them. That's why I don't even evolve them. You can see that, and that's the wrong button. You can see it from my other bags. Sure, this is still bone stock on the core. I think this one is this one the same? Yes, that's the same. And then this one came in at diamond anyway. Was that, yeah, that was season 3 clubs. Anyway, yes, we're using the Hickory bag today. We're back on those clubs. So yeah, as I mentioned a moment ago, anyway, as we back out of there, we are going to be playing Chesterland Trout Club, designed by SamEnCore. Let's take a look at our course settings real quick. Don't drag on the intro too much longer. So we got 2 tee options for pins. As per usual, we're going to be playing from the tips. Those will be the gold tees, not the yellow tees, as I said in the last video, but they're measuring 7,364 yards. And as always, for our course playthroughs, we keep it on pin set number 1. Everything on default. So for the fairways and greens, we are going to have firm and green speed, very fast. Time of day, morning, weather is overcast, and again, we'll leave the crowds on. No idea if there are crowds on the course, but going by Sam's course, I will hazard a guess that there will be. So let's get ourselves down onto the course and let's see how this one goes, seeing as how my last couple have been over par rounds. Let's see if we can get it back under par. Okay, so here we are down on the first tee of Chesterland Trout Club, and yes, as I did mention about to go hazard a guess that there would be crowds. It looks to be quite a good crowd on this course. Now, I was toying with the 2 ideas for this one. I've gone back to doing my flyovers for each hole. So that would basically mean the way that I did that, which obviously I'm not going to do it now. I was also, just really quickly, I was toying with the idea of doing a True Sim, but I haven't practiced on True Sim. So let's just get a first tee shot under the way. But anyway, par 4 for the first. It's 453 yards down, 12 feet. Nice calm wind, 3 miles per hour. That's good. I will take that. Obviously, as I mentioned a few moments ago as well, I also have had a couple of rounds to warm up. So 1 on Pro, 1 on Master, both in ranked tours. But yeah, I was toying with the idea, as I was saying, about doing the flyovers in between holes. But just, it's quite, I can't be arsed basically with the effort is the best way to put it. Because pretty much if Yeah, I think I've done it for 2 videos, I think, a while back. And if you haven't seen those videos, the way that I do it is after taking that shot now, I'll go off into the custom replay and I'll line it all up and get the camera where I want it, then go through it, then come back out, finish off the hole, rinse, repeat for 18 holes, and it takes quite a while then chopping up the video and putting it all together. So yeah, we do kind of get the little flyovers in between holes anyway, but we'll have a little quick look around, glance around here and there at the course. So far, I like it very much. A lot of trees. Would you say parkland kind of course? I do believe it's in the rustic theme. And let me actually just bear with me. I'll just pull up my phone real quick because it does have a little, very short description on TGC Tour. It says, my redesign slash renovation of Fowler's Mill GC, a Pete Dye course on the east side of... Now, I think this is correct, but the abbreviation is CLE. So for America, is that Cleveland, Ohio? Correct me if I'm wrong. I am not 100% sure, but that is the short description over on TGC Tours. But yeah, liking the planting, the retaining walls and stuff like that. I'll say I do need to start doing that. Oh, do need to start doing that. Has got that into my head. Let me have a little look. Okay, up in the top right, I see that there is OB or out of bounds. Scattered around the course in parts. We've got to be mindful of that. But no, I've lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? I don't know. Let's get our approach shot in here because it's dragging on a bit. 122, we'll say about 117. I think will we be okay pulling that back? We should be. All depends on whether that's 2 perfects, isn't it? Now, last video, the run at Neapolo Bay, and the previous one before that, I'm not going to dare attempt to pronounce the first part of the name of the course, but the Sheep Ranch. Bear with me, let's get this out. So green speed 213, fairly fast actually. 8 feet up, 1 inch, I think that's it. So we're in for a birdie. But yes, I was saying about, like, if you saw those videos, obviously I was struggling big time on Master Swing. We are still on Master Swing, but 2 things that I have done to hopefully fix my swing now as we head on to tee of hole number 2, which is another par 4, 353 yards down, or up 12 feet, should I say. Defaulted onto 3-wood, no point taking the driver. I do like the work around the green here. It's reminded me of, yes, it's very, is it Louisiana? TPC Louisiana-esque? I think it's that one. I get confused with courses, so bear with me on that. They're all jumbled in my head. Some courses I can recognize ideas from. Nope, that's a bit of a push with that contact. We're in trouble. But yes, to fix my swing, I think I have it somewhat under control again. Mainly the angle. I've been kind of monitoring the angle I'm holding the controller at, and it wasn't fully where I'd normally hold it. But also, let me just pop that up a little bit there. And do that. That should be okay. Yes, but also, last year I did buy the DualSense Edge controller for the PS5. So that is the expensive one, about 250 euro. And so if you're not aware of what the DualSense Edge is, that's the one where you can change out the analog sticks if they start to wear out and stuff. I think it's like 20 euro per stick. Something like that. So what I noticed last night when I was playing, I actually rage quit for the first time in a long time as we hit hole number 3. Another par 4, 348 yards down, 22 feet. Love the planting along the river here. And that little bridge for the split fairway. Oh, and there's another bridge over there. All right, yeah, cool. Very, very nice. So where do we want to go? Nice dead tree up here in the river as well. Very nicely done so far. Really liking this course already. What have we got out? I can see... We'll have a little look. We'll get down on the fairway and have a little look over there. I don't know if it's like a baseball field over there. It looks like it is, so I don't know, again, if that's supposed to be like a high school or college or something in the background. I say we'll have a little... Oh, there we go. If I zoom out... Oh, we got 1, 2, 3 that I can see. Baseball fields. We'll have a closer look. We'll get ourselves down onto the fairway, hopefully. I think I will actually just pull back to the 3-wood, though. But yes, I was saying about the sticks there. So what I noticed was it seemed that, because obviously I swing with the left stick, and obviously a lot of other games, primary stick to be using for control stuff is the left stick. It might be worn down a bit, so I popped the analog sticks out and I swapped them around, and I think it's kind of helping a little bit. Although going by his reaction there, it's not. But we'll see how it goes anyway, if I can get it back under control. It's also possibly just that I'm in a bit of a slump with the game again. But yeah, so we got potentially, it looks like maybe, I don't know, because I'm not familiar with what the area should be like. I know it's a fictional course, but it's a redesign, etc. As I mentioned a moment ago with the course description. So a few little baseball fields here and stuff. Let's reset ourselves over here. And let's get this approach in, out of the rough. In the heavy rough, 92 to 94% lie, so that's not bad. 89 up, we'll round it up to 6, so about 101. I think coming out of the rough, we will pop it up and we'll choke it back down. Hopefully that's okay. A little bit of bad contact on it. I say I have it a little bit more under control. Still not fully there yet, but a little bit more under control. That was terrible. Look at the rhythm on that. Stop talking about the fucking swing. Excuse my language. Because I'm just gonna, it's gonna be the curse of the commentator. I'm gonna screw myself over big time. But we'll drop that in for a par. But yeah, compared to the last couple of videos, I think my swing is a little bit better. So we're 2 under through 3 at the moment anyway. As we hit our first par 3 of the course for number 4. 173 yards up 10 feet. So about 176 to the pin with that wind. Be about closer to 170. So maybe that'll do. And I know it shouldn't. That's a nice swing. Shouldn't. He likes it. He's walking it off the tee. Shouldn't be coming across in the video, but crap. Alright, maybe I should have clubbed up and choked down. But the wind and the rain... let me just bring the controller, the mic with me. Yes, the wind and the rain are absolutely hammering the front of my house out of it right now. I think we are starting to build up to the tail end of, what's the name of the hurricane? Melissa. That has absolutely destroyed Jamaica, so hopefully people over there are okay. Those who did stay got shelter as best they could. I believe there was a couple of people, 2 or 3 people actually died. At the build up to the storm, actually just trying to prepare for it or something like that. So I've seen some videos of it, and my god, it's done a number, a big number. So hopefully people over there are okay. I say we're kind of lucky where we are here in Ireland. We get kind of like the tail end of these storms. That let's get that up on the green. That one recently, oh, get in. I might use one of the screenshots on TGC Tours, but otherwise I'll save the replay so I can zip around and potentially find a beautiful little flop shot. But yes, what was the name of that storm? Ophelia or something like that? Or no, sorry, not Ophelia. Aeon or something like that. Some bloody weird name. I don't know. That was actually the first storm where we actually here in Dublin, because normally it's, I know with this Melissa one, all around like the west coast of Ireland, so like, and spreading up around the north, so like Galway up through Sligo and stuff like that, up Donegal, heading around, wrapping around towards Scotland more so. I think some of the south and southwest of the country as well is supposed to be getting the main brunt of it, as we just call it the hole at the moment for a second. So hole 5, first par 5, 515 yards down 9 feet. Let's give me a look down there again. No water, no. Right, let's try and overpower this one. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. See, I spoke too soon about the swing. But yeah, that was the first time, like for here in Dublin, that Aowen storm, again, if I'm remembering the name of it correctly, where like we got put on a red here in Dublin, and the place practically shut down until mid-afternoon. It hit during the night and it belted us out of it. No, thankfully there wasn't much damage. I know a lot of the country got absolutely screwed by it in terms of power and damage and stuff like that. But again, Dublin, we get fairly lucky with where we're situated when it comes to Let's try a 3-wood here. When it comes to storms and stuff like that, we get just sort of the tail end of it. We will get very, very strong winds and rain, but nothing compared to like the West Coast, and especially like you guys over in the, anybody over in the States and the likes of, say, Jamaica now with this Hurricane Melissa. So we are quite fortunate. We piss and moan about the weather, but we should be counting our blessings, to be fair. Right, let's carry on with the round anyway. So let's see if we can flop this one in. Probably not. Oh no, never mind. That has gone to the right. That's going to be a lengthy putt. This is going to be. Is this going to be for par save? No, this is going to be for birdie. Okay, so we can 2-putt par. I want to say about there. About 2 lines. Got to be careful, actually, yes, because the greens are 213 on the speed, but it's tracking pretty good as it's still... Come on. Unfortunate. Just a little bit firmer on that. I didn't look to see what the transition was like. I don't know if it was perfect or a little bit of an underswing. We'll stay at 3 under par for now. As long as we're under par, I'm happy. Hole number 6, par 4, 430 yards down 7 feet. And, oh, look at that elevated green there. Some very steep looking steps, so hope your legs are warmed up to climb those. Plenty of bunkers garden. Yeah, nice tree work, so we should be able to take it over this bunker here. That'll do. So I think I just need to stop being stupid and trying to overpower it where I don't need to overpower it. Especially on master swing. I did mention in the last video, obviously on pro swing, it's quite a bit easier to overpower consistently. But on master swing, it's a little bit of a different story. Okay. Yes, no, I did. That's a treat. I did see over on TD Stores, there's screenshots showing these sort of silo things. Where are we going? We want the driver. Yes, showing all this over here. So that's what I was wondering. Yes, we got like farmlands and stuff like that. Hard to tell, but I don't even know whereabouts on the map / layout of the course now that we are, so I'm not sure. I don't think that's the clubhouse. We'll see once we get to 18 anyway. I think it is, though. It looks to be, and then there's maybe the greenkeeper shed there, for all your carts and stuff like that. Looks very, very nice. Grandstands that look, with the grandstand there like that, that looks like that should be hole 18 while I get us out of the trees again. Big sort of parking area here, and I think I saw over yonder, over here, yes, little practice area, practice greens for putting. Let's see, I don't spot any right off the bat, but let's see if we can spot maybe a driver. That looks like a little sort of practice range over there. Very good. Not a full-on driving range, I don't think, but it's hard to tell the yardage from where we are. It could well be. And let's just reset ourselves before we go and blast it over the stands here. So we got 98, going to play about 101. Again, with that wind, I think we'll just pop it up to 106. A little bit out to the left because the ball below the feet. That'll do. Wobbly swing line, but doesn't matter once we got it in the perfect. A little bit to the right. Could have got out a bit more left the ball lie. But we'll take that. Leaves us 10 feet for the bird. I think we want to go just a little over half. Did I give it enough? I've overswung it. We're in. That was a bad swing line on that again. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I have noticed that I'm not... I've said it before that in a number of videos that I do hold the controller at a very specific angles and stuff like that. And especially now with the Evo swing, specific angle for your regular swing and then rotating it for the likes of your chip shots and your putts. And I'm just not rotating the controller around fully. But anyway, hole number 7, par 4, 396 yards up 14 feet. Bunkers to the left, bunkers to the right, a choke point. I think down here might be okay. A little bit of a push on that. Could flirt with those bunkers on the right hand side. If it has the legs to get up there, we might be just in the rough. Just into the rough, okay. Leaves us with 79 as we go into... I have a thing for trees today. Okay, so we have the opportunity to go a little long and come back off the slope here. Or over, or come up a little shy or pin high even, and get it to filter back down this way. So what did I say, 79, pop it up to about 81. We'll come over about here. Actually, I don't think we need to really, do we? Well, coming out of the rough, maybe. Oh dear, I underswung that one. Yeah, see, I told you I have a thing for trees today. We're in the tree this time with the ball. Not going to try and chip that, so we'll just pop that up there. So we're going to, unfortunately, take a par here, unless this wants to... that was terrible swing line, but that had a very slight roll on it, unfortunately. Didn't have its Weetabix this morning, so it couldn't get itself in the hole. And yeah, I've noticed as well, sometimes, just while I think of it, as we hit hole number 8, our second par 3 of the round, 214 yards up 9 feet, so about 217. Definitely don't want to be left to the green and bounce the wood, because we're going to go off over that direction somewhere, which I presume that will be hole 9. Are they all tee boxes there? What way is my... Yeah, it looks like that's all the tees there, I think. Oh, 2 tee options, yes. Yeah, so we got the gold tees here, so we should be playing off these tees, and then just there to the... underneath the wind marker, that is the black tees over there. Very nice. Okay, what was I saying? What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. It'll come back to me. 216. Let's see if that gets there. Damn it. 4 right, if it's going that far. I'm trying to think what I was saying now. Oh, yes. Because I just turned my head again there. If you do notice in videos sometimes if my voice suddenly goes very, very low and you can't hear me talking, that's because as I'm talking now, I'm turning my head away from the microphone, and now I'm turning my head back. I looked out towards the window there. With the settings that I have for the microphone, and just to drown out, damn it, other noises like creaks in chairs and maybe cars going past and beeping and stuff like that. Even the dog, I don't even think it picks up the dog anymore. Obviously then, as I get in, as I turn my head, it's... I basically need to have the microphone right in front of me. That's why a few moments ago when I was talking about the weather, I dragged the mic around with me, just so that you could still hear me as I was talking. But yeah, so just if anybody's ever wondering that, actually, as to why sometimes I will dip right down and come back. It's like I've walked a mile away from the microphone. But anyway, hole number 9 to wrap up the front, par 5, 553 yards, down 8 feet, or down 25 feet. Sorry, we're not going into the green yet. But I'll try and stop yapping on about different things. We'll just get on with the round now. We're at 4 under. Let's see if we can get it to at least 5. As we hit a beautiful draw shot off the tee. That should be fine. Very, very nice course so far. Really like it. I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's TPC Louisiana. Has the wood, the plank and stuff like that around the greens. Yeah, because there's one particular par 3 that always buggers me. I always, no matter what the conditions are, I manage to come up short and hit that wood. And if I remember right, there's I always get mixed up as a croc or an alligator sitting beside it on the course. But 243, gonna play about 245. We don't want that. We want to choke back down. Oh, will that be enough? Because that looks like a bit of a steep slope. About 2 foot up. We'll go to there. We are coming in over the trees. Horrible line on the swing, but again, we somehow managed to keep it perfect. Didn't turn as much as I was hoping. Come off the green, please. Thank you. That'll give me a little flop shot. I think we'll do a regular flop. I mean, super flop should be okay. 18 yards with a pitching wedge. Oh dear. Not too bad, but could have been better. But this to take us to 5 under par at the turn. And we are in. Alright, so we are already doing a hell of a lot better. Touch wood. The curse of the commentator now for the back 9. Very nice here off the first tee. Don't do that, just go to the putter. There you go. Very, very nice. Nice bridge work. And the river. I do genuinely, I do apologise to any other designers that I don't do this, because I just forget sometimes, then I start yapping on and stuff like that. And oh, the bridge actually, damn it, there we go. Yeah, cameras around. All right, very good, very good. I thought I was seeing things there, but yeah, I did just forget to look around the course half the time. But it's a par 4 anyway to kick off the back for number 10, 509 yards, up 13 feet, 4 mile per hour wind from the back. We shouldn't have any issues off the tee. Just get it down there, a little bit of close contact, but otherwise we're safe in the short stuff. Nicely in the fairway, fairly level around the feet. 168, gonna play about 172, 167-ish with the wind. We choke back on the 8-iron to 160. We do have a little bit of a backstop if we do go a little bit long, so let's just reset. There we go. So hopefully, never mind, we are missing the green with that one. Is it going to hold the green? Actually, it might. Will it turn back on? It will. Actually, yes, it will. So we do still have a birdie putt. My phone just vibrated. It did. Okay, 21 feet. Good right to left break all the way. I want to put this... See, I don't want to hit this overly aggressive because of 213 on the speed. How about there? Now I pulled it a little bit. Oh, I think that was just enough to miss. That slight bit of miss it on the swing path. We'll tap it in for par. Okay, so we got our two... Yeah, it's just par 72. It's a bog standard sort of format. Your 2 par 3s, 2 par 5s, front and back. And then all the rest are the par 4s. So for hole number 11, we have another par 4. It's 348 yards. Up 2 feet. We are defaulted onto 3 wood, so we should be able to get over the trees, I'm hoping. Will I be stupid? Will I be stupid? There's not much danger. So, as I've always said, risk reward. Sure, why not? Let's go for it. Go on. That will do. Thank you very much. Ah, damn it. Never mind. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, so 18. Gonna play about 20. That is pick shot. And just pop it up to about 19. That should be okay. Overswung that a little bit. Oh. A little bit more aggressive on the swing pad for the push there. That was a little bit more balanced to counteract the close contact. That might have actually gone in. Just a little bit more aggressive, as I say, on the push, if I can get my words out. But hole number 12, first par 3 of the back 9, 197 yards, and it's down 14 feet. So it's going to play closer to 192. Definitely do not want to aggressively hook it over here. Now, there's always a little detail that I look for when it comes to water features like this. And I want to see... Do we have it hidden somewhere? No, there's a lot of overgrowth on the bushes and stuff like on the grass here, so maybe it's hidden in there somewhere. But I like to see like those little the drainage pipes and stuff like that of where the water's coming from or going to. Although 99.9% of people playing the game are never going to see that. It's a nice little detail just to put in, but doesn't appear to be present there. But anyway, what did I say? Playing about 192 with that wind, because I am Irish and I can't make a long story short. I'm yapping on. Playing about 199, so we'll keep it stuck 203 on the 5-iron. And let's get it up there. A little bit of push. That's going to lose a yard or 2. I will happily take that all day. What's that? 10 feet? 9 feet, even better. The closer, the better. And don't want to be too aggressive with the putter. That will do, and take us to 7 under par. And teeing off over water for hole number 13, par 5. I am getting the sense of a bad omen. Me and water. So, what? Ah, because there's the hole over there. I was going to say, 396, that's the shortest par 5 I've ever seen or heard of. But yeah, I don't think we're getting there in one. But because obviously I want to take the driver. Now, 7 mile per hour tailwind, I think. Just hit it. Just hit it. Ah, shit. Curse of the commentator. I said it. I feckin' said it. And it's making me tee off. Like, what? 20, 25, maybe max 30 feet up front. So just redo it. Just tee it up again. I said it. Bad omen. Oh, no. I hit it somewhat decent. Ah, dear. Now we're just slap bang, right perfect to get ourselves on the green. We're trying to get up and down for par here. That was it. Like with the shot that we have here, this is perfect for. This is a perfect eagle opportunity, and I went and screwed it up so easily. Right, let's keep it dead at the hole. Now I get a perfect. Obviously the wind's gonna push it over that way a little bit, but that would have been an eagle opportunity if I didn't go and curse myself prior to the first attempt off the tee. We'll pop it out to about the green line. Let's try and save par here. We have a clean scorecard so far. Turn. Please turn. 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 Damn it. That was my own doing. That was my own doing. That was 100%. Because I said it on the tee. I said, oh, I got a bit of a bad omen now. So teeing off over. I cursed it. I cursed that hole right from the beginning. But hole number 14 is a par 4. And it's 511 yards up 21 feet. We'll put that bogey behind us. So all you can do is take it on the chin. Move on. As we get a perfect off the tee there. This is great how I get it when there's no water to play. Oh, dear. All right, what are we left with? 177. I'm going to play about 172, 166. I was about to say 156. Again, a little bit of a backstop here in behind the pin. So if we choke down on the 8 iron, I'm going to put a little bit of spin on this. Just in case. Oh, we got the perfect. That's tracking back pretty good. Go on, get up there nice and close. That little bit of backspin helped it. Beautiful. 4 feet to the pin. And we'll claw that drop shot back. Back to 7 under par. Unfortunately, we had got a clean scorecard up until then. Well, I say, all you can do. They do happen. No matter how good at the game you are going to get your bogeys here and there. Sometimes a hell of a lot more than others. But yeah, again, just gotta take your medicine, take it on the chin, move on, forget about it, put it in the past. Hole 15, par 4, 456 yards, down 18 feet, 5 mile per hour headwind. Now that is gonna bring the ball down that way, so I think we should overpower it a little bit, push to it the swing path, close contact. Just get through to the fairway. Get through to the fairway. Nope, we are fecked. I am not going to get to the green there. So we're just going to have to, again, take the medicine and just try and get up and down for par. Unfortunately, just a bad strike. A bad strike off the tee. I can't talk. Bad strike off the tee. And then with that headwind, unfortunately, we didn't. So is that we played that hole earlier, didn't we? We did indeed, because that's the little stream that I was looking at. So I have no idea what the routing of this course is. There's the par. Yeah, there's the par 5. What hole are we on? We're on 15, so we're at bloody hell of 16 then. Is that a tee box? That's a tee box. Is there a number on the tee? There is not. But that's for the par 3 that we've already played. So I'm... Right, when we get on to hole number 16, I want to have a little look around, see if we can spot this hole again. As I am confused as to the layout of the course. Anyway, 106 up 14. Going to play with 111. Say about round about 117-ish. 117 to 119 with the wind. So if we go up and then choke back on that, watch this still go long because I can't do math properly. Good strike on the ball. Yeah, that's still gone long. Wind did not hold that at all. Alright, let's try a chip shot again. Ah, pushed it. And underswung it, but I suppose the speed of the greens. Very, very subtle little break. I think just inside left edge. And in we go. So, open it. Huh? Oh, yeah, we went in the bunker, and then I had to get it in the fairway, so that was 2, then 3, 4. Yeah, that's bogus. That's my own stupidity. Well, not really my own stupidity, just a bit of a bad swing off the tee, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're having a little bit of a bad back nine. Decent front nine, but back nine is biting back at us. Hole number 16, par 3, 175 yards. So this is our final par 3 of the course. Where on earth is it? Get out of the trees. In terms of hole 15, because I genuinely am. Now I will apologize because that's the controls are all. The hell happened there? Right, wait, go back again. Oh, right, there we go. Right there. Is that par 5? I think that no, that's. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. The camera's acting all screwy there. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure of the routing of the course. But anyway, tricky pin to get at here. It's at the front. Definitely don't want to come up too short of the green, or you are going to just end up God knows where, depending on the plank that you hit. Best bet to come up short to be just straight into that bunker. 175. Going to play about 168-ish with the wind. 172. Let's try that. Little bit of... Oh, there. We are going to hit one of those, aren't we? We are. No, we carried. We're on. We are on the green. Got ourselves a birdie putt from 25 feet. Doesn't look like it'll be any more than halfway out. Not too bad of a swing. A little bit of an overswing. It's there. And that will take us to... I was going to want to do a replay, isn't it? Yeah. We can skip that one. I've already saved one for a thumbnail should I not use one of the screenshots of TGC Tours. I'm just looking down at my stream deck. I'm pretty sure I am recording my commentary. Yes, I am. I'll know in editing anyway. But hole number 17. So here's our final par 5 of the course, 515 yards. For some reason, I thought that was hole 17 that we played. I'm losing track. So no, well, pretty much bunkerless fairway. We've got some bunkers hiding off of the trees over there, but we shouldn't need to worry about them. So let's try and actually just be honest, just get it in the fairway. It's a short par 5, so we shouldn't need to be overpowering it to get there in 2. Although we got to contend with these trees here now. So can we get up and over? Oh no, never mind. The green is over this way. Oh, I like this little bunker here. Definitely don't want to get too close to these because then you're going to have a little bit of a nightmare trying to get on the green if you do ever come up short on that one. But we've got 217 yards. Going to play about 216. Again, English is hard. I think because the wind and with the wind, I'm kind of in between clubs. I don't want to club up and choke back because that'd be 238. That's too much. So I think we'll just try and overpower this a little bit. Not too much. Shit. Well, it's fine. We found a bunker. It's a par 5. We can still get ourselves up and down. So they have a detailed discussion on what went wrong there. It was me. That's what went wrong. 22. We're going to play about 24. So let's pop that up a club. Just because the ball lie. Or the percentage. Not too, that was a terrible swing line. But it came out decent. I'll take that. And we'll tap that in. That will take us to, is that 8 under par? 8 under par through 17. What has the final hole got in store for us? Number 18 is a par 4. Measuring 471 yards down 27 feet. Don't say it. Don't say it. Just counter the fade. Just picture where the marker is. And hit the ball. I was going to say water off the tee with that stream down the left. I ain't going in there. If I can, I'd say that is very, very nice stream, river system running up through here. And there's the bridge work again. Very nice. So yes, I did mention earlier that must be our clubhouse over there because I saw the stands here. Absolutely beautiful course. Again, I do apologize to other designers that I don't do this all the time. I just forget. And to be honest, I forget my fucking name at the best of bloody times. I forget what I had for breakfast this morning. Oh yeah, I didn't have any because I just went straight to work. However, 168 for our final approach. Going to play about 179-ish with that wind. We'll pop it up one club. Now we want to be careful here because the ball is well above the feet. And that water is certainly a threat for this approach shot. That'll do. Just keep it. I don't care if I pushed it. Keep it away from the water. It's on the green. Lengthy one for the birdie, but it's a birdie putt nonetheless. From 42 feet up one. I'll give this about a 2 line, I think. Good swing. A little bit overswung on the transition, but it's tracking. Get in the hole. That'll do. That's the way to finish off a round. That takes us to, is that 9 under par? I'm actually going to save that replay just for my own thing. Do you know, I'm thinking actually, because I have a good lot of replays saved. I must actually do a little montage of replays. Not that though. We don't need to see that as well again. But what a way to finish the round there. So yeah, beautiful putt. As I've been mentioning earlier on in the video, I think I've got a little bit of a handle back on my swing again. It's not quite fully there yet, but we are getting there. Let's see what are we going to unlock it now? No, we're still going to be on tier 4, aren't we? Yeah, it's only going to go, well, nearly all the way up. Yeah, as I mentioned at the start of the video, though, I'm not really a fan of the content for, in terms of a golf game for Season 4. Again, nothing against Borderlands. It's not my cup of tea personally. But I know there are obviously quite a lot of people out there that do really enjoy Borderlands. And obviously Borderlands, NBA and WWE, they're 2K's main titles. This is kind of tucked away in the niche corner, gaining more traction, obviously, with the popularity now of having the PGA, 2K name in it, rather than be just the golf club like it was years ago. And then obviously having the likes of Tiger Woods and stuff like that signed up. But yeah, it's still kind of tucked off in the corner, but gaining traction. As opposed to 2K's other main titles. But again, as I say, yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. But anyway, that's for a different story. That has been Chesterland Trout Club, designed by SamEnCore. Again, big fan of this designer. Always enjoy his courses, and was certainly not let down there. Absolutely beautiful course. Again, just let me unlock my phone. What was it I said that this was a redesign / renovation of Fowler's Mill GC, a Pete Dye course. So again, yeah, do correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments down below. The east side of CLE, that is the abbreviation for Cleveland, Ohio, I think. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, that is absolutely excellent course. And Ohio State, Mike, thank you very much for the recommendation. That's where we're going to leave this video. If you managed to make it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. And if you have not done so already, or you are just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing. I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Have yourselves a good one. And bye for now.